this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life, and welcome back to my channel. I am super excited, sad a little bit because my friend Fran went back home so that she can do Thanksgiving. So with that being said, I'm back to doing these process videos. I love doing them this way. I love to talk in the beginning and then, hop over to it. So obviously I'm full on into Christmas and doing all my documented and all of that, and I wanted to show you guys. So what I've been working on is my trip, and these are all of the photos, and they're all getting scrapbooked because this is something that we've never done during Christmas before, and I am scrapbooking everything. So I have a lot of December stuff to do because that is just the trip. That's not even doing my typical December documented. My December documented stuff is these bad boys right here, and these are our typical. This is about what I normally scrapbook in a December. This is about normal. Adding that trip, good Lord. And so I've got a lot to do. So if you are wanting to have a ton of Christmas layouts and all of that, you are in the right place. Like and subscribe to that channel. So I am going to be using the Warm Wishes collection from last year from Vicky Booten. The trip, I'm going to try to use this up for that whole trip. I'm going to see how I can do because I split this with Fran last year, so I don't have everything. So I'm going to try to get as much as I can with this being done, and then I'll see what I can throw in there from there. So I am doing the 12 days of autumn scrap lifts yet from the Scrap Squad. I've got 2 more to do for the month of November, and then I'm done. I'm going to move into December, and then they start their December. So all of that information will be linked down below. But the person that they scrap lift on day number 8 is somebody I can't say. I'll link it down below like I've done with everything else. And so they have a circle with some lines and some autumn flowers and leaves and stuff. Well, obviously I'm going to be doing Christmas themed. So here's my photo. I took the circle. I'm going to cut that out. I'm going to put a little bit of a white background on it, and then I'm leaving it. So let's go ahead and see how this process is going to be. Okay, so let's see how this will work. So what I am doing here is that I am taking the 2 Christmas colors that I've been using for the last, I don't know how many layouts that we've been seeing go up. And I'm using the Christmas green and the Christmas red, which is, of course, the rustic wilderness and the lumberjack plaid. And I'm making the 3 lines that she has in the sketch or the layout that you see up in the corner. And obviously I'm going to make it more my style. So everything that, the one thing I do have to say about the Scrap Squad, they make it very simple. And I will say I'm very much more of a complex scrapbooker, I would say, compared to maybe the simplicity of what a lot of their layouts were. But remember, when you are scraplifting or doing a sketch or any of that stuff, it is your focal point. It's your starting off point. Before I go any further, I did cut out my photo and put it as a circle. It's been a long time since I've done this, so it's been a hot minute since I've done this, but I love how it turns out. And then I did actually do the stitching off camera along with doing a stitch around the circle, as you can see there on the piece of paper. And then I do come back in and put my scarlet, which is the Christmas red, I would say, for close to my heart, as my background, just to match up everything. I tried to go completely just white and it doesn't work for me. I need to box it in. I think my doodling is something that will stick for a long time for me, and that is what it is. So getting back to looking at when you are scrap lifting or taking a sketch, a lot of comments that I get, and I get a lot of DMs or messages about how do I know what to do and where to start. And to be really honest, it's about what your eye is gravitating to. So if you enjoy the fact that there is a bunch of circles on the layout, or the lines, or you could follow it completely hands down 100% to the T. It's however you want to take it. The reason why they made the layout is because they had inspiration and they loved the way it is. Now, I am one of them that sometimes you will hear me say I followed it to the T because I loved exactly everything about it. This one I followed almost to the T, but I made more of a mixed media background versus what's in there just because I have mixed media. I love mixed media. I want to use it. So it all depends on how you want to take inspiration from anything that you see. If it is out there in the world, out on Pinterest, out on YouTube, or any of that Instagram, it is there for your liking. If you like it, save it. Mimic it again sometime. It's up to you. We as scrapbookers did not put it out there just so that you can see it and then not do it. Now, I know that there are some, and you do have to follow what they would like, but essentially at the end of the day, it's out there for them to take inspiration from. A lot of times I go in, if I'm stumped or I don't have my mojo, I'll go find a layout to scraplift or a sketch to follow. That's why I make sketches, and that is why I do what I do. I love to help you guys out. I love to do all of that. It's just something that you need to, you do you. And whatever works best. So for me, I followed this close. I followed it essentially to the T. It's just not as simple because I wanted the color, and that is fine. Now, this is just a regular scraplift video from the Scrap Squad, so I'll link it all down below. I have to say I did quite a bit of them. I think by the time I get done, I have done 10, and I only skipped a couple just because I'm like, not for me. But that's okay. Out of the 12, I think when I get done, I'll probably done 10 for the month. And it was easy for me to take the scraplift and do my design teams layouts with collaborations, however you want to look at it. So the other thing is that I want to let you guys know that I am starting my monthly crops. They will be starting in January. Make sure that you get and look at my Facebook group down below in the description along with all the other information. Get over there to that group so that you can be able to get notified when I do the first crop and every monthly crop after that. It will be a weekend. It's virtual and it's free. Just come on over and hang out with us for the weekend. Show us what you got and all of that. Make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you. I upload between 2 to 3 times a week. Still shots are coming up. I hope that you guys are all staying safe. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.